Hey everybody, what's up? This is a reading off of syntheticxsoul's honest review of 232 or 233. Basically, they kind of question which one it could be. And this was posted on January 13th of this year. And I'm sorry if I'm a little out of it. I just woke up, drank coffee, so I was going to do this last night, but fell asleep. But anyway, here's what they say in nice turquoise color. And I quote syntheticxsoul, and I'll provide the link down below. Ugh. This is syntheticxsoul's review, and syntheticxsoul's a girl, so I got one more review off of her to read later on, but you'll see what I mean. And I quote syntheticxsoul. I quote her this. Ugh, where to begin? I'm doing this because it was highly anticipated by the fans of the comic. Not being one, I watched it on YouTube. Longest 5 minutes of my life. I'll be honest, in my view, from what I saw, from an honest view of a writer, I've got 7 years under my belt, so I'll be open with it. Let's start with art. Overall, they look pretty sure. Okay, let's start with art. Overall, they look pretty, sure, but whoever draws them has a hard time with expression. They're either too gross, what's with the guy in spit, or too bland, blank. They fail to capture any emotion the writer capitalizes tries, to give. As to the story itself, spoiler. So Sally's a robot who doesn't know that each person... Okay, so Sally's a robot. Who doesn't know that? Each person there is consumed in this. Sure, this makes sense, unless you add in the fact that the Chaos Emeralds are gone, Eggman is back in black, and there's shit that's going down, but Sally's gone, so no one can lead them. Because Eliza is as stupid... Okay, because Eliza is too stupid to do it himself, and Sonic is just a weapon for Sally to aim. He's way too stupid to even fight for himself. Knuckles' head is also up her metallic thruster. So much, so he and Sonic had a fight over her. Sonic pointed out things that were incredibly out of line, and they lost their friendship. Sonic even called Knuckles useless for telling Sonic that his stupid ass gotta save his girlfriend idea was that I said stupid. So far so good, right? Time for some character destruction. Bunny Rabbit. Yep, she's in the flesh again. That weird fat Gandalf dude fixed her on accident. Sonic didn't really care. He was more worried about the fact that now the stupid ass sheep people, the city knew, and sheep people, okay. He was more worried about the fact that now the stupid ass sheep people, the city knew that the Gandalf guy is good or something, I don't know. But Bunny's now all noble again. Why does this destroy her character? She's said to look like a robot, half wise. And getting that back kind of not only ruins the image of her you had in your brain, but her name is now completely confusing. Bunny Rabbit? Robot? Yeah. So that kind of ruins the image you have of her. But still, after 20 or so years of this crappy comic, why not? when I give Bunny her body back. Oh, only if it wasn't so anticlimactic. She got it back and she said, "Oh my stars." And that was it. Done. And Sonic left without wishing her without wishing her anything. All he said was, at least Bunny got something good out of this. Because becoming whole again after spending most of your life in a robotic hell is just something good. Go Sonic, you rock. The ending was even more crappy. Eggman's crazy got better again after losing it before, and now he's consumed in Sally. What else is new? It wouldn't be Archie if it wasn't about Sally. Apparently she's the heart of the freedom fighters. She's everything and the kitchen sink. But Sonic? What's he? A weapon she guides? That's all. He's not a hero. He's just a gun you can shoot. A gun you can shot or shoot. He doesn't know anything. Yep, Sonic's just really a weapon. This isn't the first time I've seen her use him. I don't think the writer knows how much of a vindictive Mary Sue he makes Sally out to be, does he? So anyway, the episode ends with no real cliffhanger. Sniffly does what he always does. I'll be all literally and stuff now, Unc. Wait and see, woo! With a crazy freak expression. And the doctor's all being weird to the Sally robot, to which I've seen before. Flynn, I'm disappointed. Oh! On a brighter note, we got some good news. Not only did Amy make a cameo, but Tails and Knuckles did. And for one panel you could see Cream. Dude! If we could see Shadow was set. Instead of Archie's fan characters, which pissed me off. I mean, can I make a comic and put Soul chronically with Mighty? Because I said so? Or should I follow some of what's set in the world of Sega? Screw that, right? Speaking of Mighty, speaking of Mighty, we got his name. He and Ray took a warp ring. See? Found his sister. Wonder if they'll address that before the comic ends. Neither do I. Overall, this comic was boring. Overall, this comic was boring, cut, and dry. It had all the twists I've seen before. I'm not impressed. It was almost so overly done that it lost all the attempted drama, or as I like to say, fluff it could have had. Overall, I'll say it again. This comic was kind of disappointing, and it's funny. I read on Flynn's blog about how they won't be continuing the comic. And this will be the happy ending, where the bad guys lose and shit. And he doesn't understand why he lost his fan base. Why no one will buy the comics. Dude, even San Sal fans hate this comic. They won't buy it because you can't write it. It's just funny to me, but again, I'm not very impressed, as always with this comic. I only keep reading because I want to see if Flynn will ever tell me about Mighty, the only reason I'm reading the stupid comic in the first place. And again, that's by, and I'll show you right there, Synthetic Oil. This other one I will do later on. But you see, it shows you that I could do positive and I could do negative. But apparently this is somebody that's kind of like, looks at it kind of like in a middle view. In other words, kind of feels that as a writer herself, Ian could have done a lot better. And that this wasn't his best work. But remember, this was back in January, so we don't know what she had to say about the other issues. But we'll wait and see. But I'm going to do the other one later, and I'll talk to you all later. Comment and video response down below.